Hello everyone, welcome to our channel. I am Santosh.
I'm Swati.
In this channel, we are sharing videos related to immigration to UK and life in UK. So, if you are moving to UK or by alone, or you are coming with your family, all those videos is going to be very informative for you. So, please thumbs up and subscribe our channel for all the content related to life in UK and immigration. With that, today's our topic is about the rights and restrictions for UK skilled worker visa and dependent visa. We are going to cover some topics related to what are the eligibility criteria for skilled worker visa and dependent visa, then what are their rights as a skilled worker visa holder and dependent visa holder. Also, we are going to see what are their restrictions. I am here on skilled worker visa, and Swati is here as a dependent of me. So we are going to evaluate who is having more right to live in UK and to work in UK and to do business, and let's see who wins at the end of the video. With that, let's jump in. What is the eligibility criteria for skilled worker visa? So,
Santosh, tell us that you are on skilled worker visa. So tell us that what is eligibility criteria of skilled worker visa?
So, if you are going to, there are different types of skilled worker visa, and if you want to come on tier 2 skilled worker visa, the one most important criteria is you need to have sponsorship from the employer in UK. So there are registered employers who have a right to hire people from outside the UK, and they can give you certificate of sponsorship, and with that you can apply tier 2 skilled worker visa here. So with that, let's understand the eligibility for dependent visa. So can you tell what is eligibility for dependent visa?
Yes, sure. So eligibility for dependent visa, like the person who is on skilled worker visa, that person's wife or husband can apply for dependent visa plus child below 18 years age. And also there is another point to consider here for dependent visa. If you have a partner, if you are in relationship also, so that person can also apply as a dependent visa. But it is new guideline has come and it will apply from 22nd July in 23. We will share that document to you in description box. So as per new guideline, that the partner who is coming on dependent visa, they have to prove that their relationship is not much older than 2 years. So
Okay.
yes,
So
they
their
have to prove that.
relationship is at least old enough for 2 years.
Yes, yes. So
that
by
we are going to
photographs,
prove.
by any documents or anything that if they can prove, they have to
So
prove.
yeah, with that point, actually we haven't they haven't asked us to prove that
Yes.
eligibility criteria. So we just gave our marriage certificate, and that information was sufficient for them to take a decision. But now this guideline is changing, and we are going
Yes.
to provide a link in a description related to that.
Yes.
With that, my second question is how much time dependent visa is valid. So what is
Yes.
the
So dependent visa is valid until the validity of skilled worker visa holder. So with expiry of skilled worker visa, dependent visa validity will also expire. So keep that point. Yeah.
So let's see what are the rights as a skilled worker visa and skilled worker dependent visa.
Okay. So tell us, Santosh, what are your rights as you have tier 2 skilled worker visa?
So as a tier 2 skilled worker visa, I have right. One is I can work for the employer who have sponsored me. So I can work for my employer for the hours which have mentioned in my contract. For example, generally in UK people work for 37 hours a week. So I can work for my employer for that 37 hours. I can do some another job which is not affecting my employer, but probably you need to evaluate whether it will affect or will there be a conflict of interest or anything. So you need to evaluate that. Third thing is that and that thing we must keep in mind, I can't work for any other employer without changing my status of the skilled worker visa. So for example, if I need to switch job from company A to company B, I that company B should provide me certificate of sponsorship, and that again means I will get another BRP on the name another BRP, and that then I can work for another company. Another right which I will have is to do voluntary work. So I can do voluntary work for any charity, any charity work or anything else. Another thing I can do is I can do a study without hampering my current job. So yeah, means apart from those hours, I can do also study like masters or any PhD kind of education I can take. Next right I will get is to bring my family. So for example, I have Swati has came as a dependent on my visa. Also my our son Sarth has came on dependent visa. So that right I will get as an tier 2 skilled worker visa. Additionally, I can travel abroad and come anytime, so I'll get multiple entry visa, so I can go anytime to out of UK and come again. So with that, let's understand what are the rights dependent person is having in UK. Swati, tell us your rights, what you have.
So I guess we have plenty of rights too as a dependent visa holder.
Mhm.
So first and very important right that you can work here, and you don't have to apply another work permit or work visa here as a dependent visa holder. So over here you can, right from coming, you can start applying jobs, you can get interview calls also, and people will consider your profile for your job, for their job vacancies as a British citizen only. So you don't have to work another visa for that. So on that note, I will give you one of example. Like previously we stayed in Turkey, and over there also I wait on a dependent or what kind of dependent visa only. I went there. So I started looking for job, but later we understood that for a dependent person, you have to apply another
Another work
visa
permit.
or
So
work
there is
permit. So
dependent person will not get a right to work,
Yes.
whereas in UK you get a
Right.
right to work as a dependent person.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's true. So that was hurdle in Turkey by that time, but over
Mm.
here it is quite easy, and they will consider your profile for a job, and easily maybe that hurdle is not there. So it is easy process that you can get job here as a dependent visa holder.
Mm.
Secondly, you can study over here without any restrictions, and if you have done your bachelor's, so you can complete your masters, or if you're master already, so you can complete your PhD or postdoc, anything. So you can study here. Third, you can do business also. So this is another
Yeah,
benefit.
actually that right as
They
a
don't have.
tier 2 skilled worker visa, you
They
will
don't
not
have
get
to do-
dependent can
Do business and
business.
earn by their own. And also another benefit which we have, like we can change job frequently, like
Yeah, so
Yeah.
that is one of the benefit you will get as a dependent.
yeah. So if
so
you
you
get
don't
good
need to-
vacancy
yeah.
and good job offer, so you can switch job directly, and you don't have to deal with your employer. So
Yeah.
this is another benefit.
So
for
you don't
dependent
need
visa
to
holder.
get a certificate of sponsorship from, and you can change multiple
Yes, jobs as a
multiple companies.
British
Yeah.
citizen, as I told you earlier. So they will consider you as a citizen, normal citizen.
So with that, there is some common benefit or common rights you will get as an skilled worker visa as well as dependent visa. The
Yes.
first one is you will get benefit from NHS. So health services will be free for you and
Yeah.
your family. Also, your child will have the free education. Those benefit you will get. You can also take a advantage of the facilities of government facilities like libraries and some other facilities there in UK. You can take that advantage. Also, for both skilled worker visa and for dependent, if you complete 5 years on those visas, you will be eligible for citizenship. So
Yes.
you can apply for ILR. So indefinite ILR is a indefinite leave to remain, and you can apply for that after spending 5 years in UK on either of those visas. So now we have seen all our what are the rights for the visa holder. Now let's see what are the restrictions you will have as a tier 2 skilled worker visa holder as well as dependent visa holder. So
So tell us, Santosh, what are your restrictions to stay here in UK on visa?
I will have some restrictions as a tier 2 skilled worker visa. For example, the employer where I'm working, I can't hold more than 10% shares Anyways, I think no employer gives that much shares to any one employee. But if you are working at a particularly higher level, then you will have that restriction. You can't hold more than 10% of the shares. Second, I can't do a business by holding tier 2 skilled worker visa, so I will not be eligible for doing business here. Third thing is I will not be away miss I will not be eligible for public funds. For example, there is some public funds you get in UK. For example, if you are British citizen and if you have one child, you get somewhere around £200 per month
Yes.
as a support to grow your child. That we will not get until we become UK citizen, so that we will not be eligible. Fourth thing, I can't change my job unless until I update my visa. So if I need to change job from company to company, I need to update my visa, and then that full process need to be followed
Yes.
again, taking certificate of sponsorship and applying for new BRP, and then only I can change job to another employer. So this was my restrictions as a tier 2 skilled worker visa holder. Now let's see what restrictions Swati is having as a dependent visa holder.
So there are a few restrictions that we also have. So first and main restriction, that you cannot work as a sport person here, or you cannot work as a coach here. Second restriction is, like as he said, that we also cannot access that benefit of public funds which government provides to the people over here. And third, another restrictions is like as we said earlier, like when his visa will expire, our visa will also expire. We cannot stay. So with them also, we should also leave the company. Sorry, with the country. Yeah.
Okay, so this is all about our experience on tier 2 skilled worker visa and dependent visa. So this is all topic we have covered today, and
in the conclusion, so you tell us and give us a comment that who has better
more
benefits.
rights in UK, whether it is for tier 2 skilled worker visa holder or dependent visa holder. Yeah, leave us your comment in a comment box, and we will see you in the next video. Until then, please like and subscribe our channel, and also share with your friends for information related to UK immigration and life in UK. So
also, if you want any other information related to UK or maybe some other foreign country, we will definitely make efforts to make that video too. So tell us, let us know. Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye.